that, you made your way to Thunder Tree, where upon entry you almost immediately found the cottage of the druid Rita. You made your way inside, where you found a little gray squirrel. He recounted how his familiar, his master, has been taken, kidnapped by individuals in black masks and robes. Upon exiting the cottage, the last thing that you recall was the shadow overhead, the swooping of wings, and the telltale roar of a dragon to the north of you at the far end, atop a hill, a tower atop a hill at the end of town. So you guys are all standing outside the cottage. So just to specify, we've got Noita, Oziar, Zero, D, Gibnea, Xolen, and Best Boy. The squares, whereas they normally represent 5 feet of movement, they are 10 feet on this map. So this is very, very large. So for the sake of movement and combat, you guys cannot move as far as you typically do.
Okay.
Very difficult terrain, almost impenetrable. So yeah, certain spots hard to move through.
Well, I say the earth has grown plentiful here. And I reached down and put my hand in the soil.
You gotta do a nature check.
I rolled an 11.
11. Not the best roll, but you're still able to tell pretty much immediately. There is a discernible layer of volcanic topsoil here. There was clearly an eruption that passed through this area. That's probably why everything is so verdant and lush, is it's benefiting off of this rich, nutrient-filled volcanic soil. That's a good, solid layer. Like it's enough that it would have blanketed this entire town.
I relayed that information to my party members. I said, the earth has been renewed here. The ash is part of the soil. Promotes growth and rebirth.
Question, can we still, now that we're outside, the gray squirrel is nowhere to be found, correct?
The squirrel took off, and Best Boy had smelled like in a diagonal direction that to the east, I think that they took the squirrels, the person from the house.
So when we step outside of this, can I roll to see if we see any tracks? I mean, it sounds like it's probably muddy, right?
You can roll an investigation check.
And that is a 17.
The path isn't necessarily muddy per se, but you do see what looks like maybe there would have been some kind of a scuffle outside, something like that. There are tracks that lead off. There's a path that heads off to the east. North will be this direction, actually, but they seem to head off this direction, the path that goes this way.
Okay. What's up, y'all? What y'all want to do? I mean, do we want to follow tracks?
Explore the area to the what is it, west, I guess, if that's east.
Question, DM. At 2 right here, if this is being blocked by this right here.
No. That specific path isn't necessarily blocked. You could creep in. It's kind of a ruined building from what you can see from here. You'd have to get a little bit closer to really
nice. Y'all want to get closer to building 2? I mean,
let's check out 2 and whatever else.
Yeah, because it's close, and then whatever all those green things are, those are the giant trees, right?
Yeah, those are, what you can tell from here, they seem to be very, very large trees.
Okay. I want to walk towards building 2.
Same.
Yeah, we are moving unison, I would imagine.
Me in the front, let me get D behind me, please.
Who next?
I'll bring up the rear.
Hey, Gibnea. This is your typical marching order, just about right here. Travel slightly to the north. It's a very lush, heavily forested area, verdant greenery.
Do I see any herbs here that I might could use for healing or anything like that?
You could roll an investigation check.
Okay. Yeah, I rolled a 2.
You don't see anything that stands out in particular.
No good plants here.
Lots of green. Everything's real green. That's about as much as you're picking up.
No greenery. I'll just see green. It look like weeds.
Watch out for those monster plants, the squirrel said.
Looks like this was a cottage of some kind. These ruined side-by-side cottages look as though they might have been the homes of prosperous shopkeepers or well-off farmers in their time. But all that remains are collapsed walls, piles of debris, a lot of trees that kind of grown up in the midst of these ruins in particular. As you approach Zero, you notice the number of bushes kind of right along here and right alongside sort of twitch and shrink back at your approach.
You guys.
It's subtle, but it doesn't seem like it was when.
So, Gibnea.
Yo.
Hey, that shrub totally moved, and I think you are the one with the fire hands. Definitely should be ahead of me, so you can burn this shit down.
What moved?
Is there any fire nearby for me?
What moved?
The earth. I mean, the shrub. Like the shrub moved. Like, dude.
All right, Oziar just runs up to the shrub and fucking swings Black Talon at it.
Yes!
Yes! Straight up.
I agree.
Just
Cut down that
I got a
bush,
15.
fine.
Okay.
Damage.
All right. I hit a 9.
What appeared to be just like a bush shrieks
Oh.
Lord.
into black and kind of falls down to the ground there as several more all around suddenly become animated. And I'm going to need everyone to roll initiative. It is going to be Zero followed by Xolen.
Okay, if Oziar's right here in front, then I want to go ahead and attack this one right here. So that's 10, 20 right here with the rapier.
You notice that the one that you're attacking is sort of hard.
Oh, okay.
That's just Zero trying to pick on the biggest dude.
You what'd you roll?
I rolled 16 plus 4, that's 20.
That is.
5 plus 2, 7 damage.
Whereas the other one quivered and died with one hit, this one did not.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he didn't die. Okay.
That brings us to Xolen. You're up. And then
Okay. What I? Oh, it's Drew. Go ahead, Drew.
No. Xolen, you're up, and then it's Steve.
Oh, okay. Well, what I do is I cast protection from evil on myself. Never seen nothing like this. Xolen freaking out. What is this madness?
Okay. All right. So you have advantage against aberrations, celestials, elementals, fiends, and undead for 10 minutes. All right. So is that going to be your turn?
Yeah, that's my action.
All right. D's up next.
All right, D. D's gonna pull out that Glock. You know what I'm saying? Glocktown.
That's what he calls it. Drew
Black
just
Talon.
said he,
Glocktown, the same guy I just blasted.
What a show off.
So that's 20.
That is
10 plus 4, so is that 14?
14 points of damage.
Nice, D! With a
Wow.
14!
Yeah, Drew pulls back and just fires off his pistol and 14 points of damage.
Right in the face.
You notice that the creature itself recoiling away from the heated bullet, the impact, seemingly leaving a kind of smoldering scar behind. Didn't care for that.
Yo, it just took 21 points of damage and it's still dancing, so. All right, then.
Which brings us to Best Boy. He's got 50 feet of movement. Nothing here that's out of his range.
Yeah, I was thinking the lime green plant that's in
Okay, cool.
front of Oziar.
All right. Best Boy rushes up and goes for it.
So he has 14.
Best Boy runs up, grabs the bush just with his teeth and just snarling, just rips it to absolute shreds. Just the life falls out of it, withers into dust in his mouth. All right, now that brings us to
Bush turn.
two of the larger creatures on either side. This one here is going to rush in and attack Droop. This one is going to attack Zero.
Yeah, well, he's gonna miss because his love armor is extra sexy.
The first one attacking D14 does not hit.
Does not hit.
And 15 does not hit.
Ah.
Alright, so both the monsters lumber forward, reaching out with these thick, like arm diameter vines that come out of the center of just attempting to kind of grapple with you and hold on and bludgeon you. And you're both able to kind of just nimbly avoid and barely dodge, but they almost look at this moment as they're kind of doing this to take on a near humanoid kind of shape.
Oh, okay.
They're pretty spooky. That brings us to Oziar.
I'm gonna go for the one that's directly in front of me. So then Oziar turns around and then also swings Black Talon in that direction. My roll was a 25 for 11.
Yeah, that one's gone too. You just swing forward and the thing just, it's almost like the blade doesn't even make contact with it. It just falls into dust as it passes through, just the end. In response to your attack, the three remaining bush creatures, the smaller of the three, all swarm you and attack. 17, is that it?
I have an AC of 18.
Miss. 22 hits.
Yep.
That's a miss on that one. So only one of them hits you. Oh, that's cute. For a measly 2 points.
He actually just triggered my allergies. I have some like weird meat allergy.
He's just like,
I fucking hate this. God.
he like sneezes real hard and like sees.
My lip got itchy.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
You like get up too fast and see some spot.
Brings us to Gibnea and then Noita.
I'm gonna sidestep around my dude Drew. I'd like to stab that oosh with my dagger, just kind of slice off a branch or maybe a twig from the.
Go for it.
Ooh, 15 plus 2, so 17.
That's a hit.
Alrighty. So then 1d4. I got a 2, and I'd like to use my bonus action of 2-weapon fighting. I do. I have 2 daggers on me. Ooh, 17 plus 2, 19.
Okay, we'll take that 3 points of damage. There you go.
Yeah.
All right.
So you got 6 or wait, only 3 with both daggers?
It was 5 points.
Okay.
Yeah. So Gibnea just runs up, daggers at hand, slash. Some branches and bushes that have leaves kind of fall off in front of it. What would I guess be relative to a head? Kind of looks down, looks at Gibnea like more frustrated than anything else. Noita, you're up.
I think I'm going to try to get to the closest one over here behind Oziar.
So going for this one here.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, you can just sort of make it over there to that one.
And I'm gonna try to do primal savagery. I got a 19.
Put an end to that man's life. Put an end to that man's life.
Fuck these animated plants.
How dare they?
I made a 7.
Yeah, you tore it apart.
Yes!
You're inspired by Best Boy and his ability to just rip that thing to pieces. Yeah, I have solidarity. I'll do that too. And yeah, you and your own fangs just leap upon this thing and tear it to little bits. It falls into dust before you.
Sweet.
Top of the round to us. 0.
Yay!
Yes, I would like to hit homeboy in the face again with the rapier. Yeah. Oh, it's 14.
14 hits.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
Final thrust of the blade with a flourish and a lunge right into the center seems to have hit some core critical point. And much in the fashion of the others, it's dark and it collapsed.
So the chunky boy, the beefy boy went down, huh?
He's gone. Xolen, you're up.
Okay, so what I do is I cast Sacred Flame.
Oh, you're gonna do Sacred Flame, okay.
Yeah.
Woo, going hard.
Feel the wrath of the earth upon you. From the earth you come, from the earth you shall return.
Return him.
Return him.
The creature's gonna make a dexterity saving throw.
Yep.
That's awesome.
Dealer's plans, they're not terribly dexterous. An 8, so that's a fail.
Okay, he takes 1d8 points of damage and radiant damage. That's 5 points.
The creature like almost erupts from within, from earth and dust and debris, and yeah.
Die, you foul beast and creature.
Easter.
D is going to shoot pistol. Then let me shoot this gentleman right here next to Noita. Pistol 18.
9.
Reserve.
Get it.
That took that one out.
Nice. D just like ah.
Yeah, I'm tripping. You shoot stuff from pistols.
There goes the best boy.
Best boy is gonna go for this black plant right here. His higher roll was a 13.
That's a hit. That just hit.
Oh.
It hits.
Okay, so then that's 2d6 plus 3. He got a 13.
Wow,
15 does it.
that do it.
The last plant monster withers into dust. The whole area very ashy and dusty now. No immediate danger in sight. Seems as if everything's still.
I try to look at the dust before me at the one I killed.
Yeah, I want to look at the big boy's body that I knocked down.
Xolen, roll an investigation check. Both of you. Investigation.
I would like to light one of the torches in my pouch so I can just have that on me.
Oziar's still in the mood and rushes towards that brush inside of the room.
As Xolen looks at the dust, he picks it up and he just says, "It's dust."
You notice actually it looks a lot like.
No, I rolled a nat 1, dude.
What you say? That you only meant well, 'cause you did.
I don't have a clue.
I rolled 15.
All you notice is that it looks like the dirt you saw earlier.
Yeah.
Zero, you do notice though that it's all falling into like a thick, powdery, like volcanic almost ash. Like there seems to be something affecting the plants and animals here,
Okay.
or at least the plants.
Magic is afoot, y'all. So magic.
Yes.
Damn druid.
Okay, so the bodies that we kill, they just turn into ash. There's nothing that the big guy next to me, can I search his body and search the ash pile?
You can search the ash pile. They are plants.
Okay, so let me search the plant pile.
Okay. I'll just roll with your investigation check. It's ash.
It's ash?
Yeah.
Okay.
It seems to be completely turned.
Okay.
I would like to pick up some just little trimmings, leaves, plants, and stuff, and put them into the sketchbook that I got a long time ago, and write down a little note that just says like monster plant specimens.
Okay. Sure.
Now, are you, wait, she got it right there. I want to see her write it down and keep it though. I want to see.
When he says that, when he says that there's magic moving the plants, I want to cast detect magic, DM.
You cast detect magic?
Yeah.
Wait, is that a spell?
Yeah, it's a spell.
Is it a spell or a
Okay.
cantrip?
It's a spell. I cast detect magic.
Um,
Magic.
As the aura of magical energy kind of coalesces, there's a typical point where it would hone in on a certain spot if there was something unique and individual that was magic. It doesn't seem to be doing that. You're kind of getting this aura everywhere, all around you. It's omnipresent. It's almost like it's coming up out of the ground. Really hard to discern if there's a source specifically, but the whole area seems to be enchanted or magical in some way.
That's it. There is extreme magic afoot. I can sense it on everything.
I would like to do an arcane check.
Oziar would like to poke the brush in front of him with Black Talon. Just
I got a 15.
making sure.
Yeah, you can go ahead and roll an Arcana check if you want, sure.
I got a 14 plus 2, so 16. If I can identify the hoodoo.
With that roll, it's clear that this area was hit with some sort of a disaster at some point. Clearly a volcanic eruption came through here. You know, given your own magical origins, that there are things that could cause this area to be like this, but as far as what exactly it was, how it's affecting everything, it's really difficult to discern the actual nature of what's going on. You just know that shit's weird. Basically.
I run my fingers through the dirt and I lick it a little bit and I say, something ain't right.
Once Oziar's done poking the brush, he's like, don't worry, guys. This one's not alive.
That one is in fact just a bush.
Do we notice anything inside? I want to investigate. What do we see? Chests and potions? Like, what does it look like inside?
Going inside, do an investigation check.
Yes, sir.
Investigation check. There is in the far corner of not this room, but the room to the east of it, the actual second room, you do kind of see dusty, overgrown, but there does seem to be a chest in there.
Can I walk to that chest?
Certainly.
Yeah, trap check. Trap check.
Guys,
that would be an investigation.
Yes. 18 plus 2 is 20.
You don't see any traps. It doesn't appear to be trapped or anything like that.
Open. Big open.
Alright, you open it up. 700 gold, copper coins, 160 silver, and 90 gold all inside this chest.
I want some.
Nobody's even in there with me.
I can see you opening it.
I can't see. Look at where she's at and where I'm at. Can't she see?
Noita, what's your passive perception?
I love that. That's
Passive
hilarious.
perception 15. 15.
Roll a stealth check. Roll a stealth check.
I got a 12.
So I rolled at 17.
Well, you have a 15 on that.
No, you have a 15 on your investigation.
Yeah, I have a 15.
15 plus 3 is 17, and then I need to roll for Drew. For D.
Roll for D as well.
Not sharing.
Noita, you suddenly kind of realize that Zero and D aren't in the room with you, but you didn't see where they went.
Okay. All right, guess I'm not getting paid today.
This
Best
money
boy.
is just going.
Next time.
Best boy, you gonna have to wait on that caller.
Best boy looking like the best boy with them goldies, them gold panties, man. I think actually we're all pretty blinged out.
He's getting big though. His collar's getting a little tight, you know. He needs
He doesn't need a collar anymore. He needs a harness.
Yeah, he needs a harness.
Good idea.
He needs an ascot is what he needs. He's a grown ass man.
Well, a harness. That way
I like the harness. I like the harness.
Yeah.
But I thought you saw how wolves and dogs have those little bandanas on? He just needs one of those.
I feel like it would be scary if Best Boy's coming at the enemy with like this blinged out S&M harness.
ooh.
Plus, that's very
You can make the harness plated.
Ooh.
Yes, gold.
He'll look like Battle Cat off of He-Man.
Battle cat.
She said
Technically, you make yourself a cattle.
S&M
Wait till you
hardest.
have a cattle.
Yes, she did.
Plus, for like extras, I can edit a pet.
Don't tell us about your private life, David.
That's part of the set. That's part of the set.
It's just for fashion.
Oh, but what next?
50 Shades of Best Boy.
So can we go out through this door behind the bush, or do we need to go back out to the path?
Can we? Yeah. Does the place we're in, does it lead out somewhere, or is it closed?
What are you talking about? The Zero just
Room,
went.
how it looks open on the other side behind this. I thought that was a bush.
Zero just went right around this way and through. There's a gap in the wall right here. He went right through. Well, but you don't know that. That's how Zero did it. But yeah. There's a gap in the wall right here. This is the ruined doorway you came through. This building has a gap in the wall right here. There's a path there.
You guys come in here. Let's go out the other side.
All right.
I go ahead and move through very gingerly. And I make sure I poke the bush. I make sure I kick the bush when I pass by.
Okay.
Yep, that's right. We all just kind of like circle around the freaking brush.
So I had to kick the bush.
Everybody.
As a matter of fact,
Everybody.
DM, as a matter of fact,
His daddy kicked the bush.
when I pass by the bush, I go ahead and do a cantrip. I do a cantrip on that motherfucker just because I ain't never seen no shit like that before. I cast a sacred flame. I cast sacred flame on that thing just on the GP.
It's not even nothing. He just set shit on fire.
Man, I don't give a damn. This shit just came alive and I ain't never seen it like that.
I won't even have you roll to attack. How much damage do you do to the sapling?
7 points.
Okay. You break this little tree down essentially.
I just want to make sure that it's dead. What we encountered before was as not natural.
Meanwhile, I want to light one of my incense and say, "May this nature be purified," because I'm a nature cleric and I want it to grow pure when it comes back.
I'm threatening to poke my torch at the bushes.
Excellent.
Yo, do we actually see any takeable herbs here?
Noita, this is definitely, by the way, the Dungeon Master tip. This is an area where you might want to look at some of your channel divinity options.
Okay, thank you very much. Did we investigate this room already? Like, is there anything on the walls? Anything that can further this?
Roll an investigation check and see the open chest.
Yeah, actually.
Yeah.
I was going to say, without any kind of investigation check necessary, you do notice this room it's very dusty like the other one previously, a lot of debris, a lot of plant material. However, there is a chest in the corner that seems to have been like just now disturbed.
Wow.
Cobwebs around us have recently been.
And like inside the chest, like if it had been open this whole time, it probably would have some debris in it. But it doesn't.
I mean, like, y'all check this out. It looks like somebody was just here.
I want to hold my torch over and be like, yeah, it's breathe. There's no dust on the inside of this or anything. Crazy.
This is
Weird
weird.
how that works. Awesome.
All right, let's go.
All right, so we just came out of here. So we go along that path, right?
So we're going to that path, and we're going to hit that structure to our left up there, top left.
Yeah, lead the way, Zero.
All right. Me and D lead the way. Okay, so.
I just want something to hit him like a sonic enemy and then knock.
So who's coming behind us?
Hold after him.
I'll be riding on.
Let's exit the way that we're in the room because we would have to file through. So
Yeah.
Who's coming behind Noita?
I'll bring up the rear.
Okay. Give me where you want at.
I'll be right in front of Xolen with the torch.
Okay, you're in front of zone.
That puts me in front of Gibnea. There you go.
There you go. Boom bap. All right, we're here. So we're moving.
That will be
So
30.
10, 20, 30.
Yep.
In the truck
Forward.
in the sky.
You don't notice any more twiggy monsters or weird viney creatures or humanoid things or anything like that. In fact, this building is for the most part just crumpled. The cottage has no roof, weeds running rampant. The tree on its south side is completely crumpled to the wall. There's nothing in this building.
You can't even go in it. It's that crumpled.
You could try, but it's rough terrain. It looks pretty rough.
If we have stopped DM, I'm definitely doing an investigation check on all plant life around me. I rolled a wonderful 3 I'm from the stone area, the mountain area. This area with so much greenery and
I rolled a 7.
buffoonery is new to me. I do not know this earth. This earth is different.
D rolled a 19.
What exactly are you looking for? You're examining the cottage?
I'm examining the cottage to see if I see any like insignia, runes, anything that looks different, maybe a sign of Redoth coming through here, that the guys in the black, anything that we could take and like walk with.
This looks like it was probably someone's residence at some point. There are indications of a bed, some home furnishings, but like long since overgrown. This place is just, this one's ruined. Looks like this is probably the direction that everything came from when they passed through. So the buildings, as you guys are getting consecutively more, seem to be a little bit more damaged.
That's probably the closest to the blast.
Yeah.
Okay. Y'all want to keep moving past this or what?
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like there's much here.
What's the holdup? These plants are giving me the heebie-jeebies.
All right. So we want to keep moving forward.
Yes, up to 3.
Up to building 3.
I gasp and say, "It's a bar."
It's a bar.
Yeah.
Swish.
Seems to be.
You guys want to slide up and get a drink?
I was slide. Yeah.
I want to investigate. Like peep in the door and investigate first.
Wait. It looks like a bar?
We just saw the outside and it looks like a bar, but what if this is a bar of plant monsters and undead?
First of all, I don't trust it. Wait. I like to drink. I want to drink. D?
I think we all need a drink at a time like this where plant life comes alive.
I'm starting to get the taste.
Can I investigate?
Yeah, I want to look at Oziar. Oziar. Yo, I had this weird time back in Bard's College. So we went to the place, right? And I thought it was a place. But when we opened it up, it totally wasn't a place. It was like this mimic monster thing. I don't even want to go into it. But can we see if this thing is like evil, or can you sense anything from this bar before we walk in?
What? What is he saying? The
I
building
think he
come
told me to
alive.
walk in, so Oziar just walks up to the
No,
door.
I didn't.
Okay, you
Yes!
open the door. And
No,
Yeah, I just opened the door.
And the door is stuck. So you'll need to roll a strength check to.
Oh, easy. We got this shit. It's closed shut. I rolled a 7.
7 plus all your stuff. Yeah. Oziar looks at you and he's like, and then rams into the door. Yeah, what's up?
Dude, I literally was just, okay. All right.
Higher.
Can we, I look at Gibnea. Can you detect, wait. Who can see if this thing is evil or not? Who can feel energies? Who's got powers?
We could burn it.
I just want to make sure we're not walking into something that's a mirage or something, man. In the middle of all this, there's just a regular bar hanging up. Come on,
Oziar's
man.
like, dude, I don't need to
Hello?
check just because, like, look at this door. I can't even.
I'm really proud that the sorcerer has started just like fire. Let's do that. That's the answer.
Flame. We could burn it.
Fireball.
Burn it.
Wish I had another one of those scrolls.
Yes.
Okay. I want to Arcana check. Because I mean, I can't detect magic, but I could at least see if there's some insignias or something around here.
Sure.
To be like, okay. Me, Andy, can be Arcana check as well.
Sure.
19.
This looks like a bar. Doesn't seem to be anything magical about it. This was a tavern.
But the door was locked when we tried to open.
The door seems to be, this was a well-built building. The door seems to be maybe has been locked or it's wedged shut or something like that. But a 7 strength check.
Yeah.
Open it.
Yeah, exactly.
Well,
Okay.
can I use my thieves' tools to try
Yes.
to?
You certainly can.
Daddy won. Let's go.
You broke your tool.
Broke
Oh, my
your tools. Yeah, so you got to get new thieves' tools.
No.
Go ahead and remove those from your inventory.
This is a really tough door. All right, bring in the big guns. Xolen, handle this, please.
Wait. Can I see if I can unlock the door?
Yeah.
First of all, hold up. Let me knock on the door.
Sure.
Tried everything.
Hello, we'd like to buy something to drink. It's pretty scary out here.
So that was yelling. I don't know if you know what knocking is.
I mean, that was a knock. You know, I was like, knocking, hello. Again,
Okay, you awesome.
I was knocking, hello.
I mean, after you had a guy try to knock the door in, somebody tangled with the lock. Now you ought to be Miss Betty Crocker.
Yeah,
Yeah.
fine.
Attempt three was diplomacy.
Listen. I tried to tell Oziar to chill, but he wanted to give it the old college try.
Yeah, you get no.
Okay. Can we sneak around the back to see if we can get in this place or what?
Sure, you guys can go to the back door.
All right. You guys, let's sneak around. Actually, yeah, we're gonna sneak to the back. Who wants to roll with?
I go up to the door, man. I go up to the door and says, "It is meant for somebody with Goliath strength." And I roll a strength check. I rolled a hot ass 13. Thought I'd get some divine inspiration.
And you think he's gonna do something with his hands, and then he just kicks the door, and it pushes in about a foot or so, and you see darkness Fjeld.
The earth has spoken. And I walk in. I mean, it was locked, so, I don't put nothing in there.
Push the door open and enter.
I relate what I see back to the group, but I'm really looking for plant life. Any bushes of that nature. That's what I'm looking for. That's my biggest
Roll a
concern.
perception check.
I rolled an 8. No, 11. 11 plus 3.
You don't see any plant life.
I don't see any plant life in here. It might be clean. It appears to be clean.
Who's going in?
So we're all going
Who's
in.
going first?
I'll go in. Me and D will go in. Oziar said he was going. Oziar's coming in with us.
Everybody said they going.
So everybody's gonna come in?
Yeah.
Noita, you coming in with Best Boy?
Yep.
All right, we're all in there.
Again, appears to just be a bar quaint. There is a room off to the left that is closed. But other than that, there doesn't seem to be much here.
Let's see. Zero. I am gonna cast Cantrip Dancing Lights and put an orb in each corner so we can see, even though Noita doesn't have dark vision, right?
You notice that these corpses on the ground almost have like a mummified aspect to them, but like flaky and actual appearance almost.
Wow. The 3 corpses, is one of the corpses behind the bar, like the barkeep?
There is one behind the bar.
Can I investigate? Can I check his body to see if there's like a key or anything like that? Check for traps before I get back. I just want to look, step over there, make sure there's nothing.
This is going to be really crowded.
I also want to investigate behind the bar if there's any drink, like.
Yo, Noita's in my head. I'm like, look, let me find the key. So we
Is there
can
an
get some
aged
snacks.
barrel of some sort?
I was like, I know you got something to drink. I know something that got mummified back here and got aged up real nice.
Join the Red Cup boys. Sponsor.
Of the earth.
I love Gentleman Jack. Yes, it is of the earth.
So, all right, where is everybody?
Noita and Best Boy are behind the bar looking for the aged barrel.
Okay, let me just go ahead and place the corpses for the sake of. Yeah, where's everybody else?
I'm closer to the kitchen area.
I'm next to the two corpses at the table because I was gonna say a prayer over those.
I want to sit in front of the dead corpse on the customer side and just act like I'm talking to him.
It's at this moment as you're kind of looking over the body, and it has clothing on, preserved relatively underneath. The skin is very dark, like preserved, mummified. That's not really the word for it. It almost has a flakiness to it. As you start getting kind of closer, there's this gasp, and ash emerges from the mouth, and it rustles around and begins to stand.
Oh, nice.
And at that moment, these two do the same. Let's roll initiative. Up first, 0, and then Noita.
So the dude in front of me, gonna rapier him. 16.
16 hits.
Ooh, get him, boys. Can I get myself a 9, please?
Stabby, stabby.
It is right down through him, and it goes straight through his chest. You feel the rapier actually hit the floor beneath,
Oh, wow.
and then it just kind of keeps standing up, like up off the blade.
Oh, no. Oh, no. We got zombies, guys.
Noita, your turn.
I'm gonna try to turn the undead with my channel divinity, which I've never tried before.
I had no idea. You spread that 3 episodes ago, and now you chatted divinity. What are you?
You are holy symbol and speak prayers, entering the undead. Each undead that you can see, or hear you within 30 feet, must make a wisdom saving throw. If the creature fails its saving throw, it is turned for 1 minute or until it takes any damage. The turned creature must spend its turn trying to move as far away from you as it can, and can't willingly move to a space within 30 feet of you. It also can't take reaction. For its action, it can only use the dash action to try to escape the effect from them. So they got to run now.
And they're inside the room, so they're just running into the corners, essentially. What are you gonna say to him? What's your little your prayer censoring the undead?
Right.
So I present a holy symbol, which is my as a nature cleric, I have like a headband that has a moon and a star on it, and I sort of start making some gang signs with my hands and close my eyes, and I just think, and it starts to glow, and that is what I'm gonna present as my nature symbol. I'm just thinking positive thoughts in order to turn the undead.
Hold up, dude.
That's nice. That's nice.
I just for the posterity of this recording, bro, she just threw up celestial gang signs.
Also over here just thinking that like
Yo, she was like, and I threw up a positive gang sign, my eyes closed.
His favorite like his hip. Plus multiplication.
Yo, you're the greatest D&D team ever to make.
Yo, plus multiply. You know what I'm saying?
No, like in sparkling, like a Sailor Moon transformation or something.
Exactly. Cliff.
I was just over here thinking that the symbols were the artist formerly known as Noita.
You see the effect visibly occur on this creature and this creature. This one, however, still working its way up Zero's blade. Doesn't seem to have taken effect on that. But
Okay.
2 of them are absolutely turned away from you.
And does that takes up my action, right?
That is correct. That should be
Okay.
right. D.
D's going
D and then
to.
Oziar.
So, seeing everything that's happening, D's like,
Yes. I quite like this pistol.
pull it out. He's gonna aim for the head of the guy in front of us and hit him with that. And that is a 17. Roll the fucking 10. Let's go.
Yeah.
God damn it, I love this gun.
D's done full damage.
Bro, 14 to the fucking face to the head. Aimed at the head. Yes.
14.
Yes.
D just walks up, just point blank, and bullet to the brain. You see this
D is Carl.
battered. Just kind of
Damn.
both of you to make a Constitution save. Oh, great. As the bullet pierces the brain of this creature, the ash it billows out, and you find yourself.
God damn it.
Christ.
Shit! D!
Ash will fall in your eyes.
Groupie D.
Oh, D, I get it. Great movement. But dude, like, really? I can't even see anything. And
What is-
D falls.
What is D gonna say? I want
Back to the
to know what D's gonna say to that.
D says,
It's 13:45.
and you're like, what the fuck does that?
What does that even mean? In my eyes! Oh my god!
Yeah, that's
I
good.
love D.
Anyway, so Oziar's turn. That's just gonna be like his catchphrase.
It's 13:45.
All right. Oziar is gonna go ahead and attack the closest zombie.
That's gonna be well. God, let's see. So this one is gone. And actually, Oziar. Hold on. Just far enough away. You're just far enough with a successful athletics check to attack them.
Okay, so let's do an athletics check.
Yeah, you're going right there, and then you're
Yeah.
trying to leap over the bar, like super cool action movie
So
style.
cool.
Yeah, I got a 17.
17? Oh yeah. Yeah, man, he just lands on it, the elbow to the side, the whole slide over the bar. Black Talon is right handed. He just right
That's so
over.
exciting.
And you
All right. Black Talon. On to that guy.
Black Talon.
I like how you're saying it out of like
Black Talon.
and Black
Begrudgingly.
Exactly. Just kind of like,
utility.
Talon.
well, I missed, so it's 2. I rolled a 2 plus 6, so that was 8.
That hits.
That hits.
Whoa.
Okay.
Whoa.
Nice.
It hits.
All right, and then I hit for a 14.
Ooh,
14.
with the remix.
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, he's already taken 14. He's taken 9 from me.
That did so as you cut just kind of right through the thing's shoulder and split a big gash down the inside. This Constitution saving throw.
Damn it.
Ew, all these poops.
Saving throw
Of
here.
dead mummy shit.
Oziar, I need to make you a con saving throw.
I rolled a 21.
Nice.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's almost like you don't even have eyes. If you held your eyes open as wide as they've ever been to see what you've done and just you inhaled the dust with your eyes. And you breathed out joy.
Breathed out joy. Okay, well, there you go.
Gibnea, you're up, and then Xolen, you're on deck. Since that was right in front of you, yeah, Gibnea, you need to make a Constitution saving throw too.
Oh no.
Oh my god, okay.
Oh well, you don't need your eyes for chaos magic.
Yeah, oh lord. Okay, oh my god. I got a 10.
10?
Yeah.
Oziar shot enough joy out at you that you were able to. You withstood.
Oh, okay.
We're not blinded,
Okay, great.
but only because Oziar did so well.
Okay. Well, since it's right in front of me, I mean, it's still a cantrip. I'll do it. Can I use control flame and then just set it on fire?
Ooh, good one.
How does control? Isn't control flame? Oh yeah, you have
She has a torch.
torch.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Torch.
absolutely. What did we decide for that? Because it doesn't do damage directly, but you can.
She was using it like she's flinging it from the torch. It's like 1d6, isn't it?
I think I said it was 1d8 was what I said.
Write it down, D. And 1d8.
Don't.
Well, yeah, sure. We'll just say it's d8. At most magic effects like that, you're not gonna get d6. It's d8. Fuck.
Nice.
Okay.
Blessings!
So roll
Roll the hit first.
D20 or just 1d8.
Roll your d20 to hit, and you'll add your spell modifier, which for you is a +5.
Ooh, okay, so I got 18.
That is.
1d8. Roly. I got a 2 + 5, so 7.
Set.
Yes.
And I need Gibnea and Oziar to make another Constitution saving throw.
Jesus
As
Christ.
more dust continues to pour out of this now flaming open wound.
I got a 15.
15, save.
I just said, what the fire burn?
11.
Save.
Nice.
Fuck, am I the only one who got blinded? Shit! I was in the corner going, God damn it! I
And you can hear everyone being like, man, this dust really isn't much of a problem, huh?
I'm like,
The problem is.
I was like, shit! I'm just like,
Nolan, you're up.
Okay. Is that how many of them are within 5 feet of me? Both of these creatures here, right?
Yeah, I'd say they're both within 5 feet.
Okay. I cantrip. I cast Word of Radiance. I grab one of the stones on my necklace, and I say, "The stone shall send you back to the earth. Be gone." So I need a Constitution check, man, from each one of those creatures.
Save for each of those? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Constitution save is 13, so they gotta beat it 13.
Fail.
The one that failed takes 1d6 radiant damage.
They both fail.
Oh, okay. Well, they take 4 points radiant damage. Do you want me to roll the damage? You want me to roll the damage separately for each one?
No, that's fine. They don't take the same amount of damage.
Okay.
The one that has been pouring out dust and everything finally just kind of shoulders down into the ground, and that's the end of it. It collapses to the ground. Through the wall emerges a figure shrouded in black that attacks D from behind.
wait a minute, through the wall? You're talking about phase through the wall?
That's right.
Jeez.
Oh, holy hell.
See?
It's going down. It's going
That's our
down.
shooter.
Our literal shooter, like. Our literal shooter.
A 21, yes. Yeah. 21.
Big
Two
D.
saves.
That's for destiny.
9 points of necrotic damage.
Oh, Christ.
Droop's strength score is reduced by 4 points.
What does that mean?
That means that Droop's strength score, which previously was a 8, is now a 4.
Oh, Lord.
Oh.
From now, for how long?
He's going back to his old.
So wait. As a reaction, can I use my bardic bonus to stop that attack on the deep? My cutting words.
How does cutting words work?
Cutting words lets me roll a d6. I use one bardic charge, and
I'm so proud of Zero's growth as a father.
and it minuses your roll.
Since they're still burning right now. Like, he's like.
Cutting words. And the creature I can see. Oh, I can't fucking see.
Episode, you can't see.
But how long does that last? Wait. But how long does that last?
Help me, son.
Blindness lasts. This is an effect that will last until you can saving throw it off. So yeah, you can't see this.
Damn.
So no cutting words, unfortunately.
Fuck. And Drew takes
That
that.
would have been good though, dude. But you can't see anything, so Droop takes that damage. I have adjusted his strength score. Droop's strength is now a 4.
Sweet Droop.
And what does that do to anything else?
Oh well, he drops his pistol. He can't, and his wrench. He can't carry either. So he's not carrying any of those anymore.
Poor BBD.
Little bit.
See how this works. Anyway, that's the new unknown shadow creature's turn. And that'll move us to Best Boy.
Extreme sad.
I guess.
No? Like, we are incapacitated. I can't see, and
Oh, yeah, that's crazy.
Best Boy is gonna go for Shadow Creature because that's the closest to us, right? I think
That is correct. Yeah. Let's
Okay.
Um,
He got a 19 with his strongest roll.
Let me check pack tactics on this one and make sure that it's actually gonna come
Oh.
in here because there might be some
Okay, so then I can reroll.
fortunate effects. The way that it reads is that you have pack tactics if any of the allies of the creature, if you aren't incapacitated, but Droop and DeAnte are both incapacitated at the moment, so you do not
Oh
have.
my god, we got a loophole here.
Yep,
So-
it's
So I can only roll once, right? Then
correct.
Reroll, only roll one.
So whatever your lowest roll was.
It's a 14.
14 does hit.
Yes.
Let's go.
Oh! Okay, he got 9 points of damage.
What kind of
Nice.
damage is it? I think it's piercing from Best Boy. You see, well, Best Boy he lunges forward at this shadow thing, whatever the hell it is. Best Boy reaches forward with his bites. He goes to take the truth out, but the teeth kind of pass through the creature.
Oh no, Best Boy's fighting a shadow though.
The damage that it would have.
So it didn't do any
Yeah,
damage?
how much damage was that? It seemed to have done something. The creature kind of, but it doesn't. Like Best Boy didn't lock on to something with his mouth. You know,
Damn it.
He's not tangible.
he ain't holding on to nothing.
All right.
Droop just yelled that out, by the way.
I love Droop's watch function.
Which brings us back to 0. Make a Constitution saving throw.
Constitution saving throw 21.
You're able to clear the debris out of your eyes, and you can see again.
Yeah. Now I hear that this thing has hit Drew big deep because I'm close to him.
You would have heard D make
Drop
some
his
kind
noise
of
and drop his
noise.
weapons, right?
Yeah, you would have heard thuds behind you. Yeah,
I'm like,
right next to you, essentially.
let's go dissonant whispers on him. So you need to roll a. The target must make a wisdom saving throw.
4.
Nice. You don't.
What kind of damage is it?
It is 17 the psychic damage.
You retaliate.
And I have to whisper a dissonant note.
You're able to, in this one action, see the Droop has kind of fallen to the ground. He's dropped his weapons. You've been injured from the dust. You see this weird shadow creature. You know that Best Boy probably just attacked it. And you say what to it?
I know damn well you didn't touch my kid.
Oh my god, Father of the Year.
Father of the year.
with a form
I
of
mean-
psychic pain, and you see it just diffuse, gone into nothingness.
What?
Damn, the power of fatherhood.
Well, good there.
What the hell? How far we have come?
Shadows are very, very dangerous. They're not very durable. Is that your turn?
I pull out the crossbow and shoot across the room. No, you just have to have them in your hand.
That is a whole different thing.
Okay.
Crossbow. Yeah, that's
Okay,
a whole
cool.
different thing. You need to be.
Oh, so like, all right, cool. That's it.
Noita. And then D.
I'd like to cast my Constellation Ninja Stars spiritual weapon.
Nice.
Yes. Alright, so you pop up your spiritual weapon.
So we'll say you just walk right over here and just blast that thing with it.
We're gonna roll a hit.
Oh shit. I made it.
One.
No, I made a 6.
6. What's your modifier?
Plus 5, sorry. 6,
Oh yeah, you hit it.
11.
Woo!
So now I can do the
Yeah, 1d8.
1d8 plus spell casting.
What's your modifier? So it'll be plus 3.
8. 5 plus 3.
8. Yeah, your celestial heavenly shurikens just flying out of your hands, hovering in the air, attacking this creature left and right, bombarding it with just piercing stab. That's it's trying to get away. Ash is pouring out of it, but it's far enough from anyone to make a difference. Looks like it's not doing so hot. D. Let's have D make a strength saving throw. He has a -3.
15.
Droop is just able to stand up enough to like look at you. And then he tells you that it's
Okay.
that's his turn.
Oh, snap. It's fucked up. I grab him. I'm gonna wrap my arms around him. Oh man.
He's
Oh,
stuck in military time too. It's so weird.
All right. Oziar's just gonna walk up to him and then
he
black
gonna walk
talon
up to him. Black Talon.
18, and I hit him for 12.
Just behead the thing. Just walk up the end of this. I'm tired. Done.
The dust does billow up, but you've proved yourself too joyful to have any of that bother you, so.
Just breathing out rainbows over here.
I've never seen Oziar this joyful.
Right.
It seems he has a passion for killing these creatures.
Bushes too. He's really cool.
All right.
I
See, I
had a
go
feeling we
there-
were gonna have some fights today, so that's why I came prepared.
I call out to everyone. I say, is anyone injured? Anyone need healing?
Can I roll for history to see if I know what that shadow creature is? God damn it, I made a 1. I don't know what it is.
It's scary.
Some kind
He
of
said,
ghost.
what I think it is.
Some type of ghost.
It's a ghost.
It's a ghost, guys.
Apple.
Maybe. I'm not sure.
I think it's a ghost or something.
Hey, Xolen is like, what ghost are you speak of? I did not see such creature. What do you speak
Yo,
of?
D needs the healing.
There was a shadow ghost that well, I'm gonna call it that, although I have no idea what it is, obviously. But it was the one that Best Boy tried to bite through.
First is the plants, now is the undead, and now we have shadows attacking us? By God, what are we looking for here?
Yo, you guys think that the shadows are the same thing that took Homeboy? He said the guys in black, they had masks. Do you see any masks? Like, is there a mask laying What's left in the shadow's body, if it is a body?
If I heard right, you rolled a 1 on your history check.
Yeah, I don't know anything.
No, you don't even know where you are right now.
I think you inhaled too much of that dust.
What were you asking?
The body of the shadow creature.
Well, there's no body.
Oh, it just disappeared? Okay,
Yeah.
so it's a shadow creature. Right?
Yeah, no, it's a shadow.
Okay. Xolen, D could totally use a little bit of healing, brother.
I go ahead and heal D, man.
Alrighty.
I heal him. I heal him for 10.
Thank you.
I don't have any more healing at this moment. We need to rest.
It seemed that homeboy just moonwalked through the wall there. I don't know if anywhere is really safe to rest anywhere in here. At this point, isn't there a door to the back that we didn't go through or something like that?
You haven't gone through the kitchen door. What you suspect is the kitchen door, and then there was also you haven't gone around the door. So you don't know if it's
I mean,
there is one, but you don't know that.
We were back there though.
You were gonna go back there.
We jumped over and looked at that body that went up zombie status and that's behind the counter.
Behind the counter, yes. There's a door there that leads to the west.
That's the door. That's what I'm saying. That door behind.
Did
the
me
counter.
and Best Boy ever find any aged?
You were investigating those barrels. They are long dry.
Sad. I could have used a drink after all this.
Yo, can D and I investigate their room?
Roll a Constitution check for D.
Just healed him. I can't do nothing
Yeah, his
about
strength is still a 4.
21.
21. Yeah, D is able to hobble over to that door. And he looks at you and says,
14, 15.
all right, roll another Constitution check.
For me or D?
For D.
To see if he goes to the door?
Dude, his strength is a 4. He can barely stand.
Okay, well, how about this? I'm going to just sit here.
14.
Yeah, I'm going to sit him at the bar, and then I'm going to you chill.
Yeah, anything he needs to do, he's going to roll a con check. Because he can't do anything.
Damn, okay, now I understand. I was like, damn, why don't I just throw it? All right, he
So
should
it could be a strength check or a con check, either one.
All right.
He's not doing hot.
I see him, but he's full, so he's good.
He's
What's up,
full of organs, and that's heavy enough.
Damn. All right, let me walk the door by myself then.
All right, sure.
All right, I walk back there.
It's not locked or anything like that. You set up that.
Are we gonna leave D here?
He's at the table, bro. D's right here, posted at a chair.
Okay.
That man can breathe, and that's the least I'm worried about. So the door to the west here.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not going to draw a map.
We need to make D a front backpack. I mean,
Well, he's kind of big now.
for Zero to hold him. Oh, he's too big.
He's funky.
Remember? He got
Make
swole
him
up.
ride on the back of Best Boy.
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah.
So I walk back there. What's back there? What do I see?
Living quarters. This was clearly a space for the bartender and whoever else might have lived here to even operate and live simultaneously, but nothing tremendously stands out. Nothing of wealth. There's a lockbox, but it's been opened and picked through.
There's nothing in here at all. Damn. All right.
What do you guys want to do?
Is there any area unexplored in this bar?
This particular bar, no. Looks like you guys check everything else. There is a door on the western room that heads out to the north, but that just goes outside.
And the bodies, there's nothing on the bodies you destroyed.
They've rapidly begun decaying into powder, actually, since you've destroyed them.
Damn.
Much like the flame creatures that you destroyed. This place seems to have a bit of a theme to it.
Damn.
But can we take a short rest here just so that we could use restock on spells or whatever?
I'm chilling. I'm sitting down.
Now, Xolen, do you get spells from a short rest? I think you need a long rest.
I think I need a long rest for spells.
Oh, okay. Well, let's move on then.
Y'all would have to either move forward without any magic from Xolen and D at a 4 strength or attempt to rest.
If we attempt a short rest, do we get that back?
You won't get any spells back. I don't think the only thing you get back is I think Noita would get her channel divinity back. That's it.
And would D get his ability to walk back?
You don't know.
Okay. I mean, what do y'all want to do?
Best
We
Boy's
need to
okay with
rest.
carrying D if we move forward.
Oh,
Weight-wise, he's not terribly far from you, so that works. Goblins are huge.
I think we should keep him
He
moved.
considered that. That's a
Yeah.
great idea.
okay.
Unfortunately, this bar was a bust. All the freaking liquor in here was dust.
Hey, never
I mean, we got into a bar fight. We need to
True.
leave.
Yeah, let's get out of here. Boop, boop. It was fun killing everyone, though. And I got to know how to channel my divinity.
Channel Divinity is awesome, and you should use it all the time.
That was a new one for me.
I assume that Noita is going to be near Best Boy.
Yes.
D is on
Group
top of Best
draped
Boy,
over him.
and I assume Zero, you're also next to Best Boy with D on top.
Right to the east of you, the hillside increases it's heavily forested, but it's a steep incline, like a 65-foot, almost sheer kind of grade up. Looks like the one way to actually kind of ascend this easily would be the winding road that leads up to the tower on top of the hill. And in fact, it's at this point that you all see just directly to the west, it catches your attention just in time to see the very tip of a wing kind of reach forward into the sky and then kind of come back in, and then a tail down into the tower.
Cousin!
So, what next?
Well, let's head over to the east side of the map. Gonna take care of
Yes.
on that side.
Let's go that way.
You all want to head on down to, I guess it would be, area 5 and 6, that sort of thing?
Yes. You know that we can step outside the village and we can take a long rest and come back the next day. I think that will probably work best, because if we keep going and if we encounter another encounter like the past one, all of our stones will be cracked.
I'm down to
Let's leave.
take a long rest and come
That's
back.
fine. We do.
I don't want to run into this dragon.
Plus, maybe we should get somebody to look at Droop.
Is there anything you guys want to do while you're in camp for the evening, or are you guys?
While we set up camp, man, of course, I want to pray, take some of this earth that is around me, and and just pray and try to tend to everybody's wounds. That anyone that has some, just make sure that they're bandaged and stuff like that, so they don't get infected.
I want to polish my my diamond earrings and the rest of my jewelry that I have.
Cool. Anybody else?
I want to cook some rations and eat them with Best Boy and draw in the sketchbook that I stole from the wizard's office.
Oziar pulls out the remaining jerky from that last place and just starts to eat jerky again.
Right. I pour if we got a campfire out, what I do is I warm up some of the applesauce that I got in one of my situations, and then I
Cider.
pour a little bit of the Stonehill's finest in there, and I make my boy a hot toddies. So
You're gonna have to.
yeah, I poured it for him.
All right. Well,
We got to figure out how to stop these creatures if we keep running into them. We need a better plan of attack, I would imagine.
I mean,
I'm afraid of those things.
that radiant spell you did, it worked pretty good.
All right,
That was a good one.
Yeah, I think it actually just kind of had the least amount of fallout damage afterwards. So maybe radiant damage is the best way to go, so we don't have the kickback. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, or maybe we could wear masks.
I like this wearing mask thing.
The dust,
Fully support wearing masks.
goggles, and masks.
All right. Well, then at this point, we just charge and then go back in there.
Yeah, recharge for the night. Get out my spells and all that crap. Let's get ready to go
You
kick
guys
some butt.
relax for the evening. Fairly simple. Don't have any issues. You set up posts that alternate. Don't have any problems. This side of Thunder Tree, you are getting a little bit farther north. Doesn't seem to be too much going on. You wake in the morning. Droop does seem to be at least standing on his own. D to hold his weapon.
Oh shit, you're back, baby.
But I wouldn't say that. Oh, you get a feeling that it wasn't just the necrotic damage, it was something else.
Okay.
It was when the shadows touched him that really got it.
Fucked him up, yeah.
But, yeah, you guys are able to apply a long rest.
Nice.
Take long rest.
Anything's changed? Ooh.
And then move. So, yeah, if everybody wants to apply that to their characters, more than welcome.
No.
That was so fun camping with everyone.
Anyway, y'all head back into town. I think you were going to explore the southern and head more towards areas. What was that?
Okay, so we're back in. So we got to the bar. We're gonna move our way down
This was
towards.
the area where you had encountered all the plant monsters.
So we were here again. So we essentially come back down here.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you, D.
Yeah. Thank you.
What does this he speak of? These numerals he keep naming. 14, 30, 13, 35.
Just like keep going so that we know every time. Like, oh, thanks, D. Appreciate it. 15 minutes have gone by. Thanks, bud.
Thanks, my man.
I guess we can go back to the typical marching order, I guess.
Yeah. I want my torch out again. I'm not playing.
We can cut this two ways. We can come down here, which these are cliffs, right? That drop.
It large trees and then rise a cliff. Yeah. So
Okay.
Very difficult terrain.
Yeah, so we can path down this way, y'all, or we could come back the way where we saw Rita, where we thought essentially we got drugged from. So we'll see if we can come in this way. It's up to you guys.
I'd be willing to go through 5 and then cut up to
6.
6. Yeah.
Okay. We want to cut through 5. Everybody's cool with that?
Not
All right.
an argument from me.
All right. What's the movement? Who's intro?
I'll take it. If don't nobody just take it.
All right. Bloom's back. Who's next?
I'll be second with the torch.
Okay.
Me and Best Boy could be in the middle.
I'll take the rear.
And then D, hanging out on Best Boy.
As we move to 5,
Walking.
I'm doing. I am actively looking for any large collective piles of bushes that's close to the path.
Go ahead and roll a nature check.
You should leave.
Come on, baby. Oh, that's nice. 15.
You're not sure if maybe these creatures are familiar with you, maybe they have some memory or what's going on. But right at the moment, no.
Okay. Right
However,
All right. Okay. Here we go.
you do notice, and maybe
It smells good.
hard to say exactly how it got here, but you kind of, it does seem to be some material strung from one tree to another tree. It almost has kind of like a reflective, kind of a glint to it, like it catches your eye, like the light's reflecting in this long strand of like a fibrous material. You notice it kind of on the area of 5, sort of like right along here. It would stretch from this doorway up to the roof of this section and then over here to this tree.
I alert my party members. There is something amiss here. There is a glimmer, but it's very faint.
So I show up.
Shut up.
So I show up.
I'm gonna leave D back there hanging out with Noita and them because I don't shit.
There is something here.
At the front of the doorway looks like about this thick around. It's almost like a wire, like a metal kind of wire, but like white silken sticking off towards the front of the roof, and then as it approaches the door, it splits off in like 3 or 4 different strands, kind of stuck here and there.
I want to disarm it.
Okay,
Disarm it.
sure. Go ahead. How are you reaching out and just kind of?
Yeah, I mean, because if it looks like it's tension, so if you just kind of it's one of the next kind of.
Roll a dexterity saving.
Yes. It's my dex.
Dexterity saving throw.
Saving throw. 7 throws plus 5 to my dex. 23.
Yeah. You reach up to this wire. You grab it. You immediately realize how tremendously sticky it is, and you retract your hand right away. Without perhaps being so nimble and adept, your hand would have just stuck right to this one, and you'd just be attached to it. But you're able to get it off.
Oh, can I make a nature check?
Yes, you can.
Oh fuck! There's spiders here. Oh no! Oh come on!
Well, we don't know
I
that.
got a 10.
You got a 10?
Yeah.
Even with that roll, this is a fucking spider.
Okay. Cool. We burn it?
Yes.
I like this. I like
The fire. I see you with the torch.
Okay.
She doesn't have a torch. You just lean the torch and burn it.
Yeah, I won't even use a cantrip. I just want to just like wave the torch into the.
Yes.
And that's
Roll
fine,
for initiative.
because that was enough for really him touching it was enough. The 2 enormous giant spiders connected to this web to come crawling down out of this wall and rush you guys.
Hold on. Is that 1 or 2? I mean, what
There's
is it?
2. There's 2.
I can't.
One of them is the one from Wild Wild West, and the other one's like
Yeah.
the standard one. Like,
Wow, these spiders.
He said he couldn't see him.
Oh, no, I said it looked great.
Wow.
Yes.
So I can speak with animals, or I can charm plants or animals.
So I mean, yeah, you can charm some plants and fucking have them like capture the giant spiders, right? Plants everywhere, right? DM?
Just because there are plants everywhere doesn't mean she can convince the tree to come to life and attack the spider.
No, I'm saying the vines to like grab the
thank
spider.
you.
Convince vines to just do that's not.
That's a charm.
They're just
yeah.
vines.
They're just
It's
vines.
charming them.
It's not like move birds or move plants.
Okay.
Control. It's not control plants or anything like that.
Two shakes.
I think if anything, I could have tried to charm the plant monsters, but
The DM goes, yes, you could have.
Well, it's my bad because I went full lawnmower on them.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
you
did
really
happen.
did
Actually.
go
Yeah,
full
yeah. I mean,
on
once
every
that it
last
would have
one.
been disadvantaged from any charm perspective from that point on. But anyway, initiative.
Let's
Zero.
go.
You're up.
Can't talk your way out of this one, it seems.
I can't, right? I'm like, dude, usually I can talk my way out of something, but this giant spider is like, yeah, no, there's no.
Can you speak spider?
So I'm casting Fairy Fire. So they have to roll. If they fail a dexterity saving throw, then it's outlined. It still gets the thing.
Failed. Save. One of them, the big red ones, made save.
So it's still, let's see. Blah, 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 blah. Any creature in the area as well is outlined. Let's see. It also outlined in light if it fails. So it fails, but it still gets the fairy fire, but it's just not outlined. Oh, so they're gonna get it regardless.
Effective creature. So you only advantage against the one, but not the other.
So the smaller one's got an advantage for anybody to attack. So
For the time being, let's see. That is 1 minute. It is a concentration spell.
so look at the spider, right?
No, it means that if you're attacked and the damage does a certain amount, spell it.
Okay, cool. And I think that's it. Thanks, D. All right. Go for it. That's it.
Is it?
So I believe.
All right. It's the spider's turn.
Oh shit! Which one?
Both of them. This one is going to go for Oziar. This one's going to go 4. Alrighty, Oziar. 11 does not hit.
Yes.
17. 17 hits.
Wait, I can cut in words it. It's a reaction, right?
Yeah, go ahead and react.
Oh, he doesn't.
Yeah, cool. Misses.
Nice.
Nice.
2 more of those.
Yeah, that's a miss. Alright, they both missed then. And then it's on to Gibnea.
Okay, so they're off of their webs. They're no longer on the spider web.
Yeah, they've crawled up over walls and they're ready to attack. Point is, you got a lot of offensive magic. You can do a shitload of damage.
Well then, boink it. I want to do, not Chaos Bolt. I want to do Chromatic Orb on the red one. I want to do fire damage. So first I got to roll to hit.
12?
Yeah.
That's a miss.
Ah!
You pull out the crystal from your pouch necessary for casting the spell. The energy coalesces above. You curl it forward. The spider just moves out of the way. Sorry. And yeah, mark that spell slot gone. And that's your turn.
Onion.
Now it's Dee's turn.
Dee's gonna cast Ray of Sickness on the one with advantage.
Yeah, it's 14.
It's 14. And after that 14, it says that target must make a Constitution saving throw. On failed save, it's also poisoned until the end of your next turn.
It happened. Noita, you're up.
Okay. I'm gonna try to go for a guiding bolt on the red spider. I rolled a 19.
So anybody who attacks the small one has an advantage.
Correct.
Okay, guys. If y'all attack the small one, you have advantage right now because I'm concentrating on it.
I'll hit the little spider.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, well then it was 19 plus 5.
Didn't matter. That's no. Yeah, it's like when you see in Dragon Ball Z or other animes when the energy blast goes clear through the thing, just gone.
So what is it, Krillin now? You getting a death beam?
Just totally blasted
Death
back.
beam.
That thing's just, and its legs curl up. It's a spider. Yeah, there you go. Yeah. Yeah. That one's dead. And then what's Xolen's turn?
Xolen moves about, I guess, 20 feet in the direction of the big spider. I hit him with a sacred flame. By the stone of all stones, you shall return back to the earth, you 8-legged creature. A dex saving throw, sir.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I just rolled. This hits regardless. Yeah, it's fail.
8 points of damage. Oh, fiery stone.
Oh, yeah. The spider in particular just it curls back on its leg. Didn't care for that at all. The front tube just smacking and dabbing at you, kind of burn its underbelly. It's crashing down, ready to fight again. But you heard it. Oziar, it is your turn. Ooh.
Well, I mean, the spider attacked him, and then he was just kind of black talons him, right? Like after he dodged that first attack.
Of course.
So then let's do see what we've got. 20.
Did you nat 20 or is that what?
That was with mods.
Yeah, no, you got it.
Okay. And then I'm gonna hit him for 9, but I'm also going to follow up with hit him with a divine smite, so I'll use up a spell slot. Let's add 13 to that.
Oh yeah, that's the end of that one. So how do you envision yourself? How does it? Come on. How does Oziar do this?
Well, all right. So the way I was seeing it was, spider went in for the bite. Okay. Spider went in for the bite. Oziar kind of just sidesteps up, black talons the fucking fangs off of the guy. Alright, so then we'll pull some Jedi shit and just like he fucking puts his other hand out that's holding the shield and just smites his ass.
Nice.
Beautiful. See, Oziar does that. That thing just flies backwards up against the trees, just all curled up. Just
almost also dead. Done.
Already.
Wow, guys, that was really fast.
Leave anything? Spider eggs, silk?
There's a shitload of webbing in the area. But this whole path, actually, as you're kind of looking at it, you notice that the northern doorway of the area that's marked 6, all the way across to the forest beyond, it's all stretched out with webbing. Really thin stuff, guidelines, that kind of thing. But this whole area was rigged for they wanted to. Y'all want to call it for now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was perfect, because then we can figure out if we want to burn some of this stuff so we can walk through some of these pathways.
All right.
That's a good session.
That was so amazing at the end.
A lot of fighting.
A lot of fighting. I honestly think we made up for the lack of fighting we had everywhere else.
There's not going to be any less next time, I'll tell you that.
Damn, all the fighting. Consistently fighting.
I think that this next one will be a little bit more of a blend, but if we keep up at the same pace, it's no problem.
A lot of fighting.
If we keep up at the same pace, we should potentially finish Thunder Tree.
Sweet.
Bet. I'm excited.
All right.
Well, y'all, love y'all, man. Y'all be safe. Stay in that channel, stay in that network, right?
That's the one.
Say, I don't want to hear about any of y'all getting into any entanglements.
Oh my God.
No, sir.
No entanglements.
Me in August.